Hey guys, it's me, Josie, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I thought that I could do an unhaul of my giveaway stuff that I'm giving away and gonna sell at half price because I'm always doing hauls, so I thought I could do the opposite, which is an unhaul. I pretty frequently give stuff away at Goodwill, especially recently, just been trying to downsize, stuff like that. The first category that I'm gonna go through, clothing and household items and stuff like that. So I have my little pile here. First things first, I know I talked about trying to get rid of a lot of my rugs that I have that are just gray and boring and ugly. That's what this one is. It's like a around the toilet rug, but it's gray, boring, and ugly. I think I got it from Walmart from Just Home. And it's also kind of falling apart. Like, I don't know if you can see on this part, the seam is like coming out and stuff. So it's just like old. I've had these since like 2020, so it's like, it's just really time to get rid of these. Like get some more cute pink things that I enjoy. And then I have this one, which is again, like gray, boring. This one's from Better Homes and Garden actually, but I don't like the gray. I don't want my apartment filled with gray. It makes me feel sad. It doesn't make me happy, you know? And this one's in pretty good condition, but again, I'm just done with it. And they're all different shades of gray. Like, they're not even the same shade, which is like annoying. This is another thing I decided to get rid of, is this pot holder or whatever it's called. Again, gray. Why is everything gray? This was from Walmart from Mainstays. It's also really like disgusting. I don't know what it got on it. I washed it in the washing machine and it's still like this. So I'm just gonna get a new one. And then another gray item is this blanket. Can't really show the whole thing, but it's just really old. It's from Room Essentials. It honestly isn't even big enough. Like whenever I would use it, I'd pull it up to my shoulders and my feet would stick out. And that's one of my like pet peeves when I'm trying to go to sleep, is like a blanket that's too small. And there's a hole in it. Accidentally made a hole in it. So then I have some clothing items and stuff like that. First thing I want to talk about is this bra. I know it's kind of an SFW, but it's like a bra that I got. It's from Third Love. And I just want to take a second to beef because I used to ride or die for this company. This used to be my company to like buy my bras from, and don't get me wrong, these aren't cheap. They're like $80 for a fucking bra, and I bought this with my own money, obviously. I don't even know how long it's been, maybe a few years. The wire has started to come out, and once this happens, there is no way to put it back in. Like, it's just like that. You can put it back in if you try hard enough, like stick it in there, but it's just gonna come out the more the more you wear it and whatever. And that's just really annoying, and so I've just decided to give it away because every time I wear it, I feel that wire poking into me, and it is just not comfortable. Like, I'm not the type of person who hated wire bras, but now I'm kind of like, maybe I should just switch over to wireless because I washed my bras in the washing machine. I would put it in those little mesh bags, and it still got ruined. So I'm like, what is the point of spending all this money on a bra when it's just gonna like get ruined in like a year? And I don't know if they changed the way they made them or something, because I used to have one from high school that I wore. It never had that issue. Like, the wire never popped out. I washed in the washing machine all the time, and it's just really annoying when you buy something that you think is going to be really good and it's going to last you all this time, and then it just gets destroyed. So I've been switching over to Victoria's Secret because they have a bunch of wireless bras. I think I'm just gonna have to switch over to wireless. Like, it's been a struggle. If you know, you know. It is a struggle to find bras that actually fit for different occasions. Like, I have a bunch of, I don't know what they're called, like almost like sports bra type of things. But my problem with those, they're really comfortable until you start wearing them for a long period and they start rolling up, and then you have to like pull them down. It's just, like a whole mess. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to start ordering more from Victoria's Secret because they have really good quality bras. I used to like put them down, like blah, whatever, like they're overhyped, but now I understand the hype. Like they really do have good bras. This is gonna be so embarrassing, honestly. These shoes, and they are, I mean, you can tell they're on their last leg. Look how disgusting they are. And yes, I've like tried to wash them and stuff, like wipe them down, and they're like, I'm surprised they haven't fallen apart. The foam is like coming off right here. So they were really cute for the time being, but it's been almost a year now, so I think it's just time. I don't even know if maybe I should just throw them. They're really disgusting. I think maybe I'll just throw these. Who would even pay money for this? Like I wouldn't. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this one. There's also a pot holder that is from Mainstays that I washed, and it's still stained and disgusting, and honestly I don't even like this kind. I have a different kind where it's like fabric, and then the end part is like this like plastic silicone thing. So because on these, sometimes when it's really hot and you use this, I still feel the heat through it. So it's like, that's stupid. Here, this is a nightgown that I bought probably like at Ross or something, like a long time ago. And I kept it for so long because it is really cute. It has this Paris print on it and stuff like that. And I do love nightgowns, whatever. It's from the brand Jacqueline Intimates, except that it's a size 1X. I don't really think that it fits like that. I guess it is kind of big, but like it's really short for a nightgown. I guess they're not supposed to be like dresses. This would be perfect for someone who is a 1X, but I'm not. So like, I don't even know why I bought it to begin with, because I definitely bought this when I was in high school. I was just really into that like oversized look and stuff like that. And then I have this shirt that I was gifted to by a friend, and I really liked it for like the time being, but like I like the pattern and I like the fit of it and everything. One day I was like, should I wear this? And then I was like, no. The material is what throws me off. It's very scratchy. It's not like soft at all. I wish I knew what material. It's from the brand Sienna Sky. I don't even know. It's just time to get rid of it. I don't really love it, to be honest with you. Especially the material, it's just not comfortable. Give it away. So that's all I have for right now for the clothing. So now I'm gonna move on to my stuff that I'm gonna give to half price, mainly books, also some journals and board games. I've just been downsizing a lot, and especially with my bookshelves, I guess. I had this bookshelf that I got from Walmart or Target for like $30 or $40, and at the time it was a really good deal and everything. And I guess the big difference is that in my old apartment I had carpet, so it wasn't as like rickety, and on this apartment there's nothing but wood, and so it was very noticeable how rickety the thing was. It didn't require any screws, it was just nails, and I don't even know, like there wasn't any screws to hold it down and make it stable. So whenever my cat would jump on it, it would literally go weet weet like side to side, and it was very scary because I had a lot of stuff on that bookshelf, and I was just thinking about if, God forbid, something like it came crashing down on my cat or something, like that's not what I want. And so I just was like, I think it's just time to get rid of that. I'd also been meaning to downsize a lot of my books because there's so many that I have that I just was like, I'm gonna read it one day. But then, you know, once it came down to it, I was like, yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna read this or whatever it is, because there are a lot of books that I do have that I for sure am gonna read. For example, Hunger Games or the Peculiar series or Warriors. I've been getting back into Warrior Cats. Also the board games, I have a lot of board games and decided to get rid of a lot of them because honestly we don't play the board game. Okay, starting with I don't know what this is. I guess like a card game. It's called We're Not Really Strangers, and I bought this a few years ago. Basically a bunch of cards that have questions on them, and you're just supposed to like get to know the person or whatever. It came to the point where we had just done all the questions and then it became repetitive. So it's one of those where it's like once you've answered all the questions with somebody, there's really nothing else to do. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. This one is another kind of embarrassing. So I actually bought this at half price, and it is Connor Franta's book, A Note to Self. And I started reading it, you know, a little bit, and I was kind of like, it's not really like a novel, which is what I was expecting it to be. It's more like a journal and stuff like that. And also, I don't even subscribe to Connor Franta. I used to love him during O2L days and stuff like that, but then I kind of just grew out of him. And I think the reason I bought it was because back in the day when this did come out, everyone had it, everyone was reading it, everyone was like going crazy over it, and I had never bought it, so I was like trying to soothe that part of me that always wanted to like be included because I had the book. And then I was just like, yeah, I don't see myself finishing it. The last time I watched a video was when I bought this book and looked up his channel to see if he's even making videos still. It was like an impulse buy, and yeah, whatever. I gave it a try, and it wasn't for me. So this is another one that I think I got from Half Price. I picked it out because of the cover, Betwixt, and the covers just, or the spine and the cover, you know, it's really like yellow, like standing out. And I was like, oh my god, I'm really gonna like read this, like it looks so good. And honestly, don't get me wrong, it does look good, but I just don't think that it's the type of book for me. Like, it's literally about teenagers, and I'm not really into that type of like literature, I guess, or whatever. Like, obviously I'm not a teenager, so I just feel like I wouldn't relate to it that much. And it does seem kind of like a romance book, and I'm just not a huge fan of romance. Like, I've tried and tried and tried, and I just can't get into it. So I never read this book, and it was just sitting on my shelf for the longest time, like probably a year, maybe more. And I was just like, I'm gonna get around to it one day, and then I just was like, I don't even remember what the book is about. Like, let's just be real, I'm not gonna pick this up, to be honest. Okay, going back to the board games really quick. I decided to get rid of this Scrabble Junior because I do love Scrabble, but this is the kids version, and I kind of want to get the adult version at some point because I was just like, I don't know how fun it would be anymore. Like, this is how the board game looks. Like, that's very kiddish. And I loved it as a kid, don't get me wrong, but I just would rather have the adult version than the kids one. And then I have some unopened ones. Oh my god, they're dusty. This is the Heads Up game from Ellen or whatever. And it's unopened. Never played it. I was gifted it, I guess. Why would I play the board game when they literally have that app? They have the app on your phone that you can play this game, and you like do it on your phone. So what's the point of like having the board game? And then there's this one that is unopened again. I'm not good at these types of games. It's think fast, talk first to win. I've never played it. It's basically like these riddles type of thing. I think it would just frustrate me because I've never been the type of person who's good at riddles. And the other thing that I thought of with these, especially because they're unopened, I feel like I might get a little bit more money for them. This was the Pokemon game that I had where you were the Pokemon. You had to like go into the dungeons and like, I don't really know what the point. You had to like save Pokemon or something, and basically I just hated it because I always lost, and I'm really bad at dungeons anyways because you have to be very strategic, but I just could never get into it. And then there was like this campsite that you would like go to, and they would like assign you like these tasks. Like, it was just so confusing to me. And this was the book that I bought for it to help me try to understand the game, but I think I got rid of the game, so I might as well just get rid of this book. Okay, this is another book that I decided to get rid of because I bought it at half price again. I impulse buy at half price so bad. It's such a like habit that I have. So I really was into this book for a little bit, The Improper Life of Azalea Grove, but then I kind of was just like, I don't know if this is like the type of book that I want to read. I don't know, I just got like tired of it, if that makes sense. Like, again, with the romance, not something that I enjoy reading. So this one I got from a site called Thrift Books, which I've really been loving lately as well. It's similar to Half Price, but you buy stuff online. So this was a impulse buy from Thrift Books. I never once opened this book. It's called The 5 Love Languages, The Secret to Love That Lasts. So it's all about the love languages, as the title is. And I thought that it would like help me, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I'm gonna like read this at all. You know when you pick up like a self-help book and it's just like so like basic and like obvious, and you're just like, this is like a waste of time? That's how I felt like that book would be. And here's another one that's like that, where I was just like, I don't know why I even picked up this book. I mean, I know why, but I just feel like once I looked through it, I don't think this is what I need. It's called Safe People, How to Find Relationships That Are Good for You and Avoid Those That Aren't. And not to mention, this is beat the hell up. So now we're getting into journals that I decided to get rid of because I just had way too many journals and I just am not going to be able to get through all of them, and I don't think there's a point in keeping journals that are completely unused, which is all of these. Like, for what? Like, one day I'm going to get to it? Like, no. And I could sell it and have somebody who's actually into it. This is a beautiful journal. It says Aloha on it. I haven't written a single thing in it. It's honestly hard for me to write in blank journals. I prefer journals that have like structure to them, like write about this or write about, like, it's really hard for me to just, okay, blank page, what am I gonna write about? Like, I don't know. Here's another one that's really beautiful. It's like a lava lamp, I guess. I don't know, it got ruined maybe. Got a lava lamp on it, and I haven't written anything in this journal. Better to get rid of it now when I have left it blank still so someone else can use it, rather than I've written one thing on the front page and that's it. I think I got this at Cracker Barrel. They always are roping me into things, and I bought this for some reason. A horse on the cover, 5-year journal. It's super beautiful, and you just literally just write something every single day. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna save it for like the right time to start it. And then I eventually was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna use this. I don't know why. I'm not like a horse girl. I love animals, but I'm not a horse girl, and I feel like this journal gives horse girl. I think it was on sale or something, but you know, I literally haven't written anything in it, so that tells you everything you need to know. And this one is one I bought at this store called Ollie's that has a bunch of like cheap stuff. It says choose happy on the cover. It's just a basic like spiral journal. Haven't written a single thing in it. It was literally $2.99. Another one that I think I got at half price. It's called Black and White. I love the cover, but then when I was reading it, I'm like, that's just weird. It says, Clara has spent her entire life pulling away from her mother, the renowned controversial photographer whose towering reputation rests on the unsettling nude portraits she took of her young daughter. Like, ew, what the why did I even buy this? Like, that's so weird. And why is this book even written? Like, I don't even know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. And then I have these I got off of Thrift Books. I was gonna say Thrift Books. Bought this Pippi Longstocking, and I read it for a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? No. The level of reading, I need something way more sophisticated. And here's another one, the same thing. I actually love the movie of this because of Winn-Dixie. There's a movie about the dog, and I love it, so I thought I liked the book, but look at how much words are on each page. Like, obviously it's made for kids, but like, that's insane. Well, this one I got at Barnes & Noble. Back when they used to have sale books, I feel like they don't have that anymore, but this was only $12. A book on Buddhism, because I thought I was gonna become a Buddhist or something. Like, I love meditation. I thought I was gonna read about it and stuff like that, and I'm sure it's a great book, but I never read it at all, never even opened it. So I think it was the cover that got me, the pink and purple, and just, I was in my spiritual era. And then we have this book that I actually did love at the time when I was reading it. It's called 100 Unknown Women Who Built Cities, Sparked Revolutions, and Massively Crushed It. She caused a riot. I was just like heavily into this type of like literature and stuff, and I really enjoyed learning about it, but then it was like one of those things where I read about it and then I forgot about it. I just don't know if I'm the right person for this book, you know what I mean? And also it's really funny, like the author makes it really, really funny and engaging, but I just found myself like dreading reading it, being like, oh, I need to read this book. So I'm like, I just need to get rid of it. Oh, I hope they still take this one. I decided to get rid of this book. I got it at a flea market type of thing. You can see the price tag here, The Art and Mindfulness of Relaxed Coloring. and it was originally at Marshall's for $7.99. I did like the first 2 pages. I feel bad, but I literally haven't done anything else in it. I just think it's too intricate for me. I honestly don't like super intricate designs like this. Somebody else did this. This was not me. Like even the balloons, I think it looks cool, but like I really should have done each little thing like different stuff. I just colored all of them the same and then I messed that up. Like way too intricate. I like simple coloring. But I had too many coloring books. So I don't know if they're gonna take that one, but so that's all of my giveaway unhaul video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the stuff that I'm deciding to let go of, and I hope it inspired you to go through some of your stuff and get rid of or give away your stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!